Okay, so everybody gets a microphone. That's it? Lizzie gets one, just in case you want to say something. And you.
Thank you.
Okay, do I start now? Or do I start in 5 minutes, or what do I do? Now it's good? Okay.
I'm scared, don't be scared. Same.
I get a hand gesture, or I got this? And it's a word? Okay. My bad. Yeah, we good? Okay. All right. So, without further ado, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the MIDE show. My name is Imran. For those of you who have never seen me, I am an underwater photographer for the last 25 years, and I take pictures for fun. Well, it used to be serious until I got kids. Yeah. So this is Lizzie, a good friend of mine's daughter, Dave from Friendly Waters. And this is Isabel.
Hi, my name is Isabel. I am 10 years old this year.
And Lizzie, how old are you?
I am 6.
Ah, it's the right age to start. So what we're going to do today is very simple. I'm just going to share with you stuff that I do as a family and why I enjoy diving. So a lot of people ask me, do you take your whole family with you? Well, Isabel, since she was a baby, she's been out diving as young as, I've been diving and she's out with me as soon as she was 2 weeks old. So she gets to be in Wakatobi, places where I never could dream as a child to go because all I had was rocks, sands, and whatnot. But Isabel was blessed because what I wanted to do for the family was to take the kids out, to take the wives out to places that they've never seen. So this whole slideshow is about sharing just that passion, right? So this is how it all started, a long time ago. Yeah, so Isabel had his own t-shirt. I was an Icon ambassador back then, so they had my names on it, so I just said, well, you know what, if you want to inspire somebody, you start really young. So what do you think? You think that's you right now, or which one looks better?
Me now.
Okay, now they talk back, yeah? So, like every responsible parent, I dive and I forget about my pony bottle sometimes. So I leave it at the swimming pool. And this is Isabel at 3 years old. So how do you feel, Isabel? Tell me.
I feel great because I get to experience something like diving. And it was fun.
Yeah? Lizzie, if you had a chance to do this, would you do it?
Yes.
Yeah? Does your daddy get you all the pony bottles to play with? No, not yet? I'll tell him to do so. Yeah? So, again, this is something which, as a parent, I think not a lot of people do it. But we make mistakes. We leave our bottles in there. And kids, because she spends half her life, all her life, hanging out with me. So she naturally takes that part and put it in her mouth and say, look, I am going into the waters. And there she goes off. We were in the Philippines, and that's all she did for the whole dive. The whole trip. Every time I came out for a surface interval, I would be dragged into the pool to do this and supervise. So first just the pony bottle, then it's got the weights because now they can stay down, and then the fun starts. And from pony bottles and everything else, diving is natural for us. But for Isabel, she goes snorkeling at a very young age. So when we are out in Raja, for example, she would just be hanging out with dive guides. And when I say dive guides, when I say companies that I work with very responsible people and like-minded people. And what they do is they share the same passion as I do. Yeah? So we look after each other and we try to make sure that the kids are always okay. So Isabel gets to go in, and what do you see during those snorkeling times that you get?
I see, those big leaf, the big leaf.
Sweet lips?
Yeah, sweet lips.
Okay, not mine.
Dugong.
Dugongs, yeah. So you see, here I am, busting my chops, going 40 meters at Cape Cree, looking for sweet lips, everything, sharks. And my daughter is at less than 1 meter of water, snorkeling, hanging out with dugongs. The dugongs came very close. The sharks came very close. And I have to go to 40 to look for stuff. Does your dad allow you to go snorkeling now?
Yes.
Yes? Do you like it?
Yes.
You going to do it more?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to tell your dad to do more stuff with you. Next one. Tell us about your favorite trip. Everybody has one, but Isabel is a little different, yeah? It's a little hard for her to tell us about her trip. So tell us about your trip.
For my favorite trip, there's a lot of places, but what I like best is Bahamas.
Kind of expensive. it's very expensive. You know, these children nowadays is too expensive. I had, maybe Johor Bahru was a holiday destination. If I was lucky, Melaka. But this one is Bahamas. But then, again, why I say this also, because as a family, we were blessed. I've done a lot of works, and a lot of people has recognized what I do, and they take us on nice places. And we had to go on a nice, beautiful yacht with this. Bahamas, yeah?
Yes, Bahamas.
So for those of you who've never seen Bahamas, there's few parts of it. There's the Tiger Beach, and there's always Bimini. I didn't get to go Bimini for a long time, but she got to go it, and she's at the Bimini Scuba Center, where is the home of the great hammerheads. So these are very big, big sharks coming in and out. But now, this is the responsible parents that I am. Don't get into the water, just watch from above. Let me do all the suicidal stuff. You can try it later on. Yeah? So Bimini, so this is what you get in Bimini. So you get big sharks coming close to you. It's fun, trust me. They don't eat Asian people. Yeah, they don't like nasi goreng, Maggi goreng, and teh tariks. They like American breakfast, just in case anybody wanted to know. Yeah, or European breakfast, yeah? So these are the sharks that I spend very close by, and I work with, again, very cool friends. This is Connor, and I called him up. I said, look, I need to get sharks really close. Can you please help me out? Clear blue water, 10 meters of water, and sharks all around you, yeah? And of course, during surface intervals, Isabel has got personal drivers. Tell us about this guy.
It was Klaus. He took me out jet skiing. It's in the Bermuda Triangle, right?
Yeah, she gets to go in and out the Bermuda Triangles. Yeah, they didn't disappear. I was trying very hard. And what else did you get? Did you guys go full throttle?
Yeah, we did a donut, and I had a little oopsie. I fell down.
Yeah, you know, as a responsible parent, I would look at my child going on a jet ski, going at full throttle, and then apparently she got ditched out of the jet ski into the waters in the middle of the ocean where the sharks are at. How cool is that? And I only got to know when she got back. So yes, you should be doing that. Does your father let you ride on a bicycle really fast? Maybe a
Not
skateboard?
really.
No? But I saw you guys skateboarding really fast in Singapore.
Yeah, that was on the trolleys.
That's on the trolleys? That's a good start. Because somehow later on it will transform into something else. This is a regular time just hanging out on boats for me and the family. So, you know, you go on the boats and you wait, and the guy said, oh, the sharks are not ready yet. So you wait. You wait till it's nice and ripe, and then you jump in, and then you see sharks, right? So I had a couple of friends the last time I brought, they were all Malaysians, just so we know. And I said to them, hey, we're going down, so let's go. And they said, you know what, Alah Imran, kau try lah dulu. You see first lah, the water okay ke tak? So I said to them, okay, semua keluar passport. So I take the passport and I shoveled it. I said, the first passport I throw in, you jump in first. It was a Malaysian guy and he didn't want to go in. So I had to jump in. But the trick is, I remember this guy, if he's here, Take and Martin. I said to him, if we go in and we see a shark, you do a tattoo. And it has to be a hammerhead. And it's like, it will never happen. I jumped in, it was a hammerhead. And I said to myself, good luck. Because there was a tattoo coming, yeah? Again, Isabel's brought up with speed, so she likes what she does. This again, she was in the Forgotten Islands. We were on Damai 1 or Damai 2, and we were shortage of boat drivers. So we give her a responsibility. She gets to drive the boat from the mother boat to the dive site to pick us up, and then drive us back and park the boat. So at that age, if you look at the throttle, the handles, it's all the way down. There's the need for speed in this family. I like cars, she likes boats. I have to deal with PDRM, she doesn't. Yeah, so that's a good thing. So do you like going fast?
Yes, I love going fast.
And was it hard to get the divers, or you trying to run them over?
No, it was hard and easy at the same time because I had a lot of questions on, well, what if I run them over? What will happen? Later, what will happen? Oh my God, it's so scary. But I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
None of that happened. All she just
Thank
said,
God.
go fast. There's nothing stopping me, go fast. This is Bali. We do a lot of Bali trips, and if I'm in the Bali, I always say that you got to dive with people who knows what they're doing, and I enjoy that a lot. So for those of you who like those small little things, you know, those macro things which I absolutely cannot see right about now, I think it's a nuisance for me, and I don't want to see it. But if you do want to have quality stuff, small, cute, well, light up subjects, you got to work with people who works and think like you. And on this trip, I get to work with Oshamore, yeah, that guy over there, Roy. So if you're looking for a good guide, he speaks about guides tomorrow and how to take pictures. So stay for his stuff, yeah? So work with like-minded people, go out with there and understand what photography is all about. All right. This is one of the best dives I've done in a long time. And if you've never been to this place called Gorontalo, you gotta go. Yeah, Gorontalo is, I did it in 99 or millennium, I can't remember, a long time ago. And if you want what Manado has in the last 20 years, you go to this place. Yeah, soft corals from 0 all the way to 40 if you can, or how deep you want to go. Water is electric blue. If you're lucky, you get, like right now, orcas in the water with whale sharks. And this was also the place that Isabel swam at 2 with 14 whale sharks. So how does that feel?
It felt great. It felt like I was in another dimension.
The only dimension she knew was SpongeBob and Squidward, right? Hey Lizzie, do you think you want to swim with sharks?
Yes.
You sure?
Think?
You want to go with her and swim with sharks?
Okay.
Okay, we'll tell your dad too, yeah? So with big stuff, it also small stuff. When I take pictures, I like to think about it as it's an art. You know, a lot of people say photographer, so you take a picture. I don't like doing just taking pictures. I like to tell stories. So when I take pictures, I try to make sure that the kids can connect, the people can connect, and that's when the fun is. If you have to explain a shot, it's not a shot. Yeah, it has to be the one that goes like, hey, this guy looks like Squidward. Then it works. Yeah, so this is Squidward for me. So tell us about your first dive at the wreck.
It was amazing. I had a great dive buddy. She's right over there. Her name's Auntie Mel, the good-looking one.
Okay, she got it from me, not her mother. Yeah, so we had a chance to dive Tulamben, and like all responsible parents, I was worried for a while. And then I look at the child and I decided to think that, yeah, I think this one's okay. This one's right, it's got my DNA. Yeah, so let's see some wrecks. So just to give you a perspective, that's what the wreck looks in black and white at noon. Beautiful lights, nobody because everybody's having lunch. Yeah, so you get into the water alone. Yeah, and here's Isabel, and you can see who's panicking. You see the mother holding on to the child and the fogging of the mask? That's the mother going, but they look at the child like, hello, how you doing, peace? Yeah, and occasions you get fishes photobombing your daughter. So yeah, so this is the kind of thing we do as a family. Go in there and throw the kids in the water. And also, there is a sleeping Buddha. Yeah, so I like to take stuff which I can remember and I enjoy looking at. And then after a while, I don't think these guys are there after, was it the storm that happened? Is it still there? The sleeping Buddha? Is it broken? No? No? Okay, it's still good. Yeah? So I like to compose shots and tell stories just based on that. And I think the wrecks, you know, that place that we're supposed to go in is not so deep. I think it's about only 10 meters, right? Nobody objects to this, right? It's okay, it's a good thing. So I'm a responsible parent. So this is me when she first went down. As you can see, I said to her, hold my hand. No. So this is Isabel going up. How do you feel when you're doing this?
I felt great because I get to experience something new for once.
Ugh. Complain
And
much,
I can do
do
it
you?
by myself without daddy holding my hand.
This is the thing I got to live with. You know, in 2 years' time, she's going to tell me off. It's like, go on your own trip. I'm going with my friends. Yeah. So when I did this, I was a little worried. But as you can see, I'm just watching. And I don't want to anticipate that much because I know that she can handle it. Unless she starts panicking a little bit more, then I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to shut the air off and bring her up. Yeah, but you good, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
So Lizzie, when do you want to start? Should we start at the pool?
No.
Why? Your daddy's got lots of tanks, I know this. You sure? I'll tell mommy. Mommy's right here somewhere.
Mommy went back to the booth.
What? She gave up on you too?
No, she went to carry Mei.
Okay, maybe. All right, next shot. So this is how we are. From all that, from being a baby, holding her in my arms, and technically, if I would say this, Isabel, when she started to being in the water, her mom was already, when mom was pregnant with her, we were in this place called Aldabra in the Seychelles. We were doing a book project and she swam with sharks at 6 months pregnant, full belly and everything, and sharks around her. So I guess she gets a little bit of that happiness with sharks when she was already in the tummy. So now she just learns more and dives with us and do crazy stuff. So what advice do you have for kids wanting to try scuba diving?
You should come try because it's really fun. You can have a new experience. And I need more friends to go diving with me except for my dad and my mom. Someone who knows me better and more of my generation.
Somebody's got to make her pay for own trips.
Do it.
Then they'll know how
Yeah,
hard it is.
that's gonna be you. That's definitely you. That's always you.
So I pay, she goes on holiday. See? Back in my days, you work at the 7-Eleven or the mama if you're lucky. So next, this is a little bit more intense. This is to see and to observe. Like I said just now, photographers are very, how do you say it? Specific. But the things that you forget is that you're storytellers. You're supposed to do some fun stuff. So this is me understanding the difference between seeing and observing. So this is Aldabra. This is the atolls in the middle of the channel in Seychelles. Yeah, so we stayed on this island when she was still in the tummy. And I had to shoot all these crazy sharks, places, and stuff. But the cool part is, this shot reminded me of Luke Skywalker when he was going to see Yoda. So this is the Dagobah system for me. So we don't only shoot underwater, we shoot land stuff also to tell stories, to make people enjoy and understand the story as in a whole. So we write for the magazines as a family. And also, it's also important that because now that I do a lot of things with kids, I try to make sure that they understand the destructions and the good things they got to do for the next generation. So that's a very nice reef in Raja, all hard corals, and then this is in Bali, and this is what happens if you don't look after it. We only have one planet. There's no planet B. Yeah? So we got to make sure that the next generation understands this. So, do we litter in the oceans?
No, we do not litter.
No.
Litter, then I find you.
Yeah, okay.
For how
Yeah.
much?
How much? That's the Singaporean part of it. How much is it? Yeah. Shots of sharks. I like shots of sharks. And when I do sharks, I always remember that most of my colleagues, my peers, they shoot shark and their aesthetics. I hate that. I didn't want that. So I experimented with light. I experimented with speed in order to get sharks as if they are still in the action of it. So I want the shots to just stick out. I'll bite you if you can, but then again, you must feel that it's still alive. So do we say yes to shark's fin soup or no?
No, no shark fin soup.
Lizzie?
No.
Oh, there you are. Yeah. Tioman. I've not been to Tioman for the longest time. For the depth of it, I was a dive master a long time there. Yeah, and I loved it when I was there a long time there. Now there's too many people in there. This is, if I'm not mistaken, under Salang Jetty, if I recall right. And a friend of mine, Eugene, who said, hey, you think you can make ikan bilis look good? I said, we can try. And I jumped in, and I got this shot here. And I like that very nice colors that you have on the surface. This is a nice window in Bali that I shoot a lot, and it's in the rack. With the right timing, with the right light, you can bring that corals out just to get that very good shot with the compositions. But again, it's subjective. Good shots are subjective. Some people like it, some people don't. I never say it's a bad picture, I never say it's a great picture, but I say it's a preference that you can enjoy. So if you enjoy, I did my part. And you always got to get closer to subjects. everybody tells me that a fish, Imran, it's a fish. I know a fish is a fish. I don't like fish ID books. I'm sorry, whoever makes fish ID books. I apologize. But, front row people, yeah? So, I enjoy stuff that goes in for details. I like stuff that you can say, oh man, let's make a mental of this. Let's show stuff that we can sell. So whether it's resorts and stuff like that, I like to see this happen. So never be afraid to try. That is how beautiful images are made. Asteroids. Small stuff, big difference. What does this look to you?
That's definitely not an asteroid. I don't know what you're seeing, but I see those cactus plants, you know, those type where it's like, where it comes out and it's like the yellow version.
So we have a new hobby also, which is plants and stuff, so monsteras and stuff. So she's learning the thing. What does it look like you?
It looks like an underwater flower.
It looks like an underwater flower. This one was raised right. Okay? So it looks like an underwater flower. So yeah, you see, there's a lot of ways that people can look at it, people can enjoy this. So it all depends on how you see it. What about this one? What do you guys think?
I see a red sheep.
A red sheep.
Yes.
Say it properly, it sounds right. Say it wrongly, it's different. What does it look like for you? Gummy bears? I only have 40 minutes.
Stingray.
Stingray? Okay, everybody says stingray, I see frogfish. But the difference is that I flip it. And I'm a very huge Captain America fan. So this looks like the Red Skull to me. But again, like I said, different things, different way to approach. There's better ways to make pictures. It's never the same way. So change the way you shoot. You might find something fun to have. Yeah? What about this ones?
The monster from under your bed. You know the furry guy? The blue one.
The monsters. What about you?
It's a coral.
It's a horror. Coral? You're very right. But what we tested was that some of my friends say it's the barongan. So if you see it that way, then we share the same eyes for it, yeah? So seeing creatively is some of the things that I try to do in my class, in my trips, to make sure that people see it and try different things. Now, next. What about this, guys? What is this? A pond?
It's definitely pond.
Definitely a pond. I always said, you know, you could shoot anywhere. As long as water, you can make magic. So this was Uluna in Manado. So if you've ever been to Manado, try to go to Uluna. It's really a nice place. It's a nice small water catchment area. But I can tell you this. I've seen a lot of top pros go up in there, and they never come down with nice shots. I don't know why. But Uluna is a special place for me. I go in there, even kangkong can look nice. Yeah, so that's what I always say. But this is a beautiful place to just jump in. So whether it's salt water or fresh water, go in there, change the way you shoot, and you might just come up with something really, really attractive. Recently I had the chance to shoot in this province in Indonesia. I think it's West Sulawesi, yeah, in Mamuju. Everybody said that this place was a bombed out place, it was blah, 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 this and that. Everything negative that somebody could tell me, and I had a chance to discover it. So what does this look like to you?
Waterfall.
Waterfalls. Lizzie? It's like, I'm going to think about this once.
A wave.
A wave? Very good. Different ways to look at it, but that's a wave for you. But this place, in a span of 25 kilometers, there's about 6 waterfalls. Beautiful places. And again, like I remind you, they said that this place was finished, this place was bombed and everything. And then you get this. Beautiful corals in the deep. So you go deeper, the blue gets nicer, and things just get a little bit more electrifying. Yeah? So think about places where people say it's not good, it's crazy, don't do it, and jump in. You might never know. The next project I have is in Sarawak, Miri. So I think you should check it out. And if you ever go to Miri, you should dive with that guy over there from the Borneo Dive Network. Yeah, Wilson, check him out. Yeah, because it's really fun. And this is also Mamuju, right deep down, bringing out colors. I think blue with red, orange, and stuff like that really strikes out like a sore thumb. What do you guys think? You think so?
Yeah, it looks like a good photo. It looks like a really good photo if you look really deep into it.
Okay, so this one will go deep. So what makes a good shot? I never know that. I just do it because I enjoy it. If anybody asks me, Imran, what's a good shot? I do a lot of judging for competitions, and it's very subjective. I like certain stuff, my peers this, but we always come to a common ground. But what I enjoy about is the story that that picture carries. I always say that. If that picture is able to tell me stories of that, I would like it. So if you ask me what's a great shot, imagine 3 tiger sharks looking at you and say, what the hell this guy's talking about? So what do you guys think if 3 tiger sharks was looking at you and asking you questions?
I think that will only happen in another dimension or maybe inside my dream.
There you go. What do you think, Lizzie? Would you talk to 3 tiger sharks?
That's impossible.
You sure? Because I do just that. Whatever you do, please don't move. I need this shot. And then they stay for a certain while, then they think if I'm food or not. Yeah? Shallow waters, reefs, colors. Instead of using strobes, sometimes I work with ambient lights. I say light is important because if you understand light, you know how to make things really beautiful. You just have to wait, look, and see, and understand. Yeah? Triggerfish. If you're an open water student, they will say, beware of triggerfish. I was in the Banda, everybody was looking for hammerheads. I was bored. So I had to look out in the blue and I see, hey, look, triggerfish. And you see this thing about photography, it's all about foreground, midground, background. So you got the yellows, the little tinge of green, and the blue, all there. Yeah, so simple things that adds to make things really, really cool. Or if you get bored, you can make pictures with lionfishes and add all those colorful stuff. The only difference is that back then, my color filters come from the school that I stole the filters from, and today you have all these beautiful brands that carries these filters. Yeah? What do you guys think this is?
Baby lionfish.
There you are. What do you think this is, Lizzie?
Lionfish.
Aeroplane?
Lionfish.
Lionfish. Okay, there you are. And again, colors, back in the days, not much, but this is a skeleton fish in Wakatobi. And what do you call that? Where that light is, that dark lights that we used to use, yeah?
I don't think that's a skeleton fish. That's probably a glowing ant.
There you are.
It's
Glowing
like
ant.
an underwater ant.
Underwater ants? Okay, we'll go with that once. Next time I'll rearrange that, underwater ants. Okay? And this year, a friend of mine used to say, it's always nice to swim with jellyfish. I said, okay, you first. Yeah, and this is in Palau, a long time ago, Haas. And he tells me, he said, look, I can pose with this. And this thing about white shots that I like, it has to have the element of human and depth in the shot. If without that, it feels very flat. And I hate flat pictures. Yeah, and the experience. And a lot of kids be like, oh man, does it sting in? Is he okay? Do you think he's okay?
No,
You think he's okay?
That looks dangerous.
This is dangerous, right?
It looks
Don't
like
do
he's-
it.
It looks like he's dead.
He's dead? Well, it was almost. I was torturing him a lot. But the idea is to tell children that you got to read up on your stuff before you shoot. You got to go out there and try it. If it stings a little bit, then don't do it again. But if it doesn't, jump in and have some fun.
It also looks.
What?
It also looks like flying jellyfish.
Looks like flying jellyfish?
Yeah.
Whatever you're eating, I'm taking some. Yeah? I just drink a lot. So what about sharks that you like so much? Sharks.
I like how it's so peaceful and like it calms you down, and their behavior is so just, it's like you're in another dimension when you see them. It just feels so peaceful.
There's definitely something wrong with this one.
There's nothing wrong with me.
It's the color.
Huh?
The color.
Is the colors, the stripes and the gray and the black and the white?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you see, this is the thing I like about sharing stuff with kids, because they teach me to see things differently. And then they share with me about this idea, and I think about it, you know what? Yeah, it's kind of right. Yeah? So a lot of my works is about watching research stuff like Cartoon Networks, you know.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, and all those things on YouTube, yeah? Because kid stuff always gets me. Yeah? So what I like about sharks so much? I like it because it's beautiful. And with the right light, with the right time, and waiting, you get sharks like this coming in, just cruising by you. So it's a lot of time that I spend. I think I spend more time with sharks than my wife. But yeah, just to get shots like this.
It looks like a stingray.
It looks like a what?
It looks like a stingray.
Stingray? Well, almost there. Now, whale sharks. Do you like whale sharks?
Yes, actually a fact that in Gorontalo with one of your friends, we went to, I swam with 14 sharks when I was 3 years old or 2.
Yeah, so this is the part where when everybody says, look, whale shark, right? And this one's ready to jump in and jumps in. And then everybody goes, oh, and I go like, it's okay.
I watched a...
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Do you want, it's like really big, it's like a bus.
I watched a video.
You watched the video?
Yeah, I watched like actually cartoon. Then there are these rescue people, and then they got swallowed by a whale shark.
Ooh. Okay.
And then after that, there was only one rescue person left. So the rescue person rescued the other rescue
I think it's supposed to be a whale.
Okay, so whale shark.
It's a whale shark.
Okay, now they're arguing. Yeah, so it's good. Yeah. So
Sometimes.
the only thing that I lost was a GoPro. That's about it. But it came out. It came out. Queen was like, what? Yeah. But I like chaos. I like mayhems. I like shots that moves. I like shots that gets me. It gets me riled up. Just like how sharks smell bait, I get in there and I want to get it. Yeah. So I always wait for that time. I watch, I study, I learn, and then if I don't get it now, I'm jumping in again. A friend of mine used to say, Imran, if the shot's not close enough for him, he's going closer because he wants it. And sometimes I forget that there is an F stop and a D stop. The D stop never seems to bug me. I never care about my decompression time. I care about my F stops, my apertures, all the time. Yeah? So that's how close you want to get. It's beautiful, it's nice. Sometimes they bump you, but they've got no intentions to, do stuff to you unless they start changing and the behavior starts, then you get out of the water.
Is the guy stepping on the shark?
No, he's not. He's just trying to kung fu that guy. But that's a good one.
OMG.
These sharks, the ones that's below, is like cockroaches. They smell the blood from the fish, they come. And they come a lot. But that's just me working with good friends and say, you want the shots this way or that way, Imran? I was this way. Okay, here he goes. And they bring it up close and personal for you. Oh, you get shots like that. Yeah? I like the teeth though, right? Do you think this is close enough? Do you think this is close enough?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Hey, race
Yes.
right. You want closer?
Yes, closer.
Okay, closer shots is good. So are you intimidated by certain subjects? They always say, jump in and suck it up. An old friend of mine said that. And then I had this shot. Close enough?
Yeah, close
It's
enough.
landing straight at you. Like,
No.
yeah, we're going to take this one like this. Yeah. So you get really close because you understand how it works. And you got people who understands and tells you whether you're doing it wrong or doing it right. So I work with a lot of scientists, friends, and most importantly, creative photographers. And that's something which I'm very, very thankful for. And this is a size matter to show you how big the shark is compared to you. And there's no cage, there's no nothing, it's just you and fun. So I usually put my dive masters out there just to test. So if anything happens, they eat that ones first.
It's probably smaller than Isabel.
Yes, you're right. Because as photographers, we always need to make the menu look good. Have you ever been to a restaurant and the menu looks good and then you order it doesn't look good? We did our job.
Wait, but didn't mommy one time also did that?
Yes, don't tell nobody. Okay,
Every-
challenging yourself, you gotta have faith and have fun. Anything. If you go to Tioman, there's a lot of big stuff running around like that.
Is that a crocodile or is that a monitor lizard?
It's a monitor lizard. The crocodile will be also very fun to shoot. Yeah? But I like to get down to their level, shoot them at their levels.
But
Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Stingrays.
Yeah.
Clear waters. And in Ambon, I get to shoot eels.
Oh.
So many eels coming up in the river. Yeah, so a local guy was telling me, hey, you should go to this place and shoot this stuff. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. So as you can see, again, it never looks like it's static and still. Somebody told me, I gotta be sharp, she said, just about an hour ago. I think it was Nurul.
Yeah,
But I
it
said,
was.
my pictures needs to be blurred because it's fun. Yeah. So now, Tatayama. Tatayama is a very beautiful place that I got to dive in February. It was blisteringly cold. It was 11 degrees of water. It's very, very nice. If you're not if you're in a dry suit, it's nice. If you're not, then it's really painful. But what I liked about it is we got to do sharks, we got to do rays and birds, and occasionally some typhoons. Yeah. So this is the home of the banded hound sharks.
And if you go to Tatayama, that's the place you can actually get the best pictures.
Okay, that's a lot of promotion for your dad. Okay, so, yeah. So as we all know, Japanese are very technically savvy. They are all very busy. Oh, anyways, that's that lady over there is taking a picture. That's my wife. So whatever I said just now does not count, especially about my wife. Okay, so this is Japan, and of course, Japanese people are always very busy, but 1 hour away from Tokyo itself is a very beautiful place down at the coastal area. It's called Ito and Tatayama. I had the chance to dive there for about 5 days and experience how cold it can be, but still have some fun. So let's take a look at a few more pictures. So this is the town, very dead. Everything stops at 4 o'clock, and then you'd be like, no lunch, no dinner. And then there's small little sushi places that sprouts out, but it's worth going.
I
Because-
can't read a thing.
What?
I can't read a thing on the.
You cannot see nothing?
I couldn't read a thing.
You couldn't read a thing? Well, this is another thing that you got to do, and you try to, what do you call this, guess. So this is the world of
What?
Tatayama, the sharks, as you're about to go down. Yeah? And then you get the sharks going in and out like that, all over you.
Shark hurricane.
Yeah? You get the race, just jumping in and out. It's just so much action, you just don't know where to shoot. Combinations of all that, nice clear water, 40 meters, no problems. Trust me, point and shoot, no problem. Fun to do. The tornadoes that starts, they try to rile them up so they come out like that, and all you have to do is just stand in the middle. How big are the sharks? About my size. So not so big, not so scary, but just about a few hundred. That's okay, right? They're friendly. And this is the shot looking downwards, waiting for you. You see those lines? So if you're open water and you have about 20 overdives, you can try to do this with no problem. But this is what you want when a bird plays fish. Yeah? So while we're doing safety stops, we get birds jumping in and just like, can I get some fish? Can I get some fish? Yeah? Just like that.
Are you serious? That's a bird.
What do you think this is?
I don't know.
Well, it's a bird. Today it's a bird. Yeah, so that's one. He got really close to me and is like, have you got food? Yeah, so this is a place that I like, and I give you a little bit of a snippet of it because you should try traveling out, doing stuff with your families, and have fun. Shooting different things, experiencing different cultures, because that's the way to do it. Because when they get too big, you don't see them no more. I think, because I did that. Yeah. So all that shopping, all that traveling, we travel with 3 bags. We come back with about 13 bags, and you can see who's smiling and who's taking the picture.
You should
Because
guess who's the one paying.
Yeah, so that's it. So next one, last.
Obviously, your dad, is he?
So if you ask me, you're only as good as your last image. So take more pictures, have more fun, you know, check out with other families, throw kids in the water because that's how you learn whether they like it or don't like it, and most of the time, they will like it. Yeah? So this is the final picture of everybody having fun when they finish. They look like that, and I still gotta pay the bills.
I'm gonna tell Mommy that you did that.
Nah, she's not here, so don't bother about it.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna go to the booth and tell her.
Yeah, so on behalf of Escape Inc., my name is Imran, this is Isabel, that's Easy. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being an awesome crowd. Have a nice day, guys.
All right, thank you, Imran. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Easy. Well, if you need
Sorry,
to get more
Nurul.
information, Imran, your booth number.
I'm at booth, what booth am I at? B47 and 49, right? The one with the, there, yeah, 47 and 49. We'll see you there, and come with the families. Thank you.
Okay, there we go.